Alta Murrieta. Thanks so much for tuning in to the final edition of ColeyCast for the 2017-2018 school year. I'm Mr. Coley, principal of Alta. If this is the first time tuning in, thank you so much. If you are a returning visitor, thank you so much. So basically in this broadcast, in this episode, we have just a couple weeks of the school year left. So I want to run down some of the important events that we have scheduled for the month of June, that last couple of weeks of school. For a complete listing, just a reminder, you can go to our website at altamurrieta.org, go to the calendar page there because it'll have a complete listing. I'm just going to highlight a few of the things. A complete listing is on our website at altamurrieta.org. First thing I want to highlight is the talent show. Alta's annual talent show is scheduled for Friday, June 8th. We're doing it a little differently this year. In the past, if you've been at Alta for a couple of years, you know that we have always held our talent show outside in the quad area in the morning from about 9 to 11. The problem with that is at this time of year, it gets really, really hot. So what we're doing this year is we're doing it a little bit differently. We're going to be inside our new NPR, and we've split it into two different performances. We're going to have a 9 o'clock performance, and that's going to be for our morning TK and kindergarten students, first and second, and two of our third grade classes, Mrs. Skeens and Mr. Freiberg's class. Again, 9 o'clock in the morning is going to be for our AMK, first, second, and two third grade classes, Skeens and Freiberg's class. And then we're going to have an afternoon performance for our afternoon kindergartners, fourth grade, fifth grade, and the other three third grade classes, Mr. McAllister, Mrs. Poliska, and Ms. Molitor. So once again, our talent show this year, Friday, June 8th, we're doing it a little bit differently to try to escape the heat. We're going to be inside the new NPR, a morning performance at 9, an afternoon performance at 1:40. Your child's teacher will be sending home more specific information regarding that. Next thing I want to highlight is on that night, June 8th, Friday, June 8th, that evening is our PTA family movie night. PTA is going to be presenting a showing of the movie Coco, and it is a free event, free admission. There will be free popcorn. They typically have food for sale as well, but the popcorn is free and the admission is free. Doors open at 7 o'clock p.m. If you've never been to a PTA family movie night before, it is outside on our field. We kind of have that sloped grass area, and we set up a big outside screen and show the movie outside. So you're going to want to bring your blankets, your beach chairs, beach towels, and set up out on the grass. Doors open at 7. At 7:30, there's going to be a special performance from Vista Murrieta High School's Ballet Folklorico at 7:30, and the movie will begin at dusk. So it's going to be around 7:45, 7:50. Couple of reminders about that. Parents must accompany their children for this. This is not an event where parents, you cannot just drop off your kiddos and then leave and come back and pick them up in a couple of hours. Students must be accompanied by an adult. Once again, that's for safety purposes. If something were to happen, if somebody were to fall down, skin their knee, we want you to be there to make sure that you can help them out. The second thing is, when the movie starts, students are going to be expected to be sitting and watching the movie. There will not be playing out on the play structure or on the basketball courts or anything like that. Once again, that's a safety concern. When it's dark, we don't want people out playing where it's dark and there's no supervision. So again, doors open at 7, Ballet Folklorico presentation at 7:30, and the movie will start at dusk, so a little bit before 8. So we look forward to seeing you there. It's a great, great event. So Friday, June 8th, PTA Family Movie Night. The following week, the last week of school, we have our field days. Your teachers will be sending home information about that, but field day is the fun event where we're going to bring in jumpy houses and those big inflatable play structures on June 12th, 13th, and the 14th. June 12th, that Tuesday, 3rd and 4th grade will be going. On Wednesday, June 13th, that will be our TK and kindergartners and 5th grade, and June 14th will be our pre-K, 1st, and 2nd. Again, your individual child's teacher, they'll be sending home specific information regarding exact times on that. And then that final week, a couple reminders. Monday, June 11th, will not be an early release day. We'll be on a normal, like what would typically be a Tuesday through Friday schedule. No early release on Monday, June 11th, so a 3 o'clock dismissal for that. But on Friday, June 15th, which is the last day of school, we will have early release. So Monday, June 11th, no early release. Friday, June 15th, the last day of school, we will be on an early release schedule, 2 p.m. dismissal. And finally, that will be the end of the school year, but I wanted to have you mark your calendars for a couple of important events for next school year. The first is orientation. That's the day that, if you've been at Alta before, where you come on down to Alta and you find out who your child's teacher will be. We meet in the new MPR. Mark your calendars, Thursday, August 9th. We will be sending home information via email, our social media channels, our website in the middle of the summer as we get closer, but mark your calendars, Thursday, August 9th, and if you want to mark the times, I can tell you right now, it's going to be 10 to 2, and then from 5 to 7 p.m. So we'll have kind of a day opening and then an evening opening if you're a working parent and you can't get there during the day. Thursday, August 9th, orientation, and the first day of school of the 2018-2019 school year is Wednesday, August 15th. So mark your calendars for that. And once again, I want to thank everybody for all of your support this school year. Thank you for watching this, for taking the time. As I've said before, I am so blessed to be the principal here. I absolutely love Alta. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. Thank you for watching. Thank you for a great school year. Have a wonderful, safe summer, and we'll see you next year.